Welcome to the Postgame press conference of Day 2, Game 3 here at the 2024 NCAA Division II West Regional and the Softball Championships. We're joined with winner in a 4-3 victory, Cal State San Marcos, head coach Steph Ewing, starting pitcher who got the victory, Jalen Sloss, and then batter and third baseman that hit the home run, Jillian Albiati. Steph, I'll leave it up to you just for an opening statement regarding the win.
Whew. I mean, that's my heart's still pumping. No panic in this group. We talked about that yesterday. There's no panic, and come out and just for them to go ahead, in the first inning, and everyone just kind of got settled in and made some great adjustments. When Jill came up in the first, flew out 2-on, she just missed that ball, and I told her when she came in the dugout. And so we knew we were going to have some good swings, and it's fun to watch this team. It's fun to coach them because you just know they're going to find a way to make it happen. It's just that postseason vibe and feel that this team has, that there's just no panic. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get it done. And that's a great Western Washington team. I mean, that's a tough lineup to get out. There's no doubt about it. There are no easy outs. And it was, Jay made some huge pitches in really big situations with runners on base multiple times to get strikeouts. Hey, we're in the driver's seat, knowing that tomorrow we got to win one. But we also know that how hard it is when you're in the winner's bracket to win one. We have been there before and it not gone our way. So this group is very humble. This group understands what's in front of us, and our job today is to go get some lunch, have some study hall, because we're still trying to take finals and finish school, and get some rest to be ready to go for tomorrow. Because whoever we see tomorrow, we know that they're going to bring it, and they're going to be fighting for their lives. And, really proud of this team and everything that we're doing, and it's fun to watch them, and we just got to keep it rolling.
I'll start with you, Jaylene. In the start, another complete game for you, this time 7 innings instead of 5, but 7 strikeouts and another victory for your team as well. Some bumps towards maybe that last 7th inning, but your coach kept you in there and you were able to pull out the victory. Just talk about kind of the ups and downs and how you were able to stay focused and get the victory.
Yeah, the whole game I was telling my offense, just give me one more run. So they did that for me, and I had to hold up my end of it. So I had to trust them to also play behind me to get the outs and just work together to get that win.
How has it been kind of, back-to-back starts? It's something that in the sport, it happens a lot more than you would think, but what are the kind of pressures having 2 straight starts where you're coming out and performing the way you did?
The biggest thing for me at least is just like doing a lot of rehab, recovery, icing, stem, so to make sure I come out tomorrow feeling pretty good. Like usually the next day I wake up, I feel pretty good to go again if I do the right things before.
And with you, Jillian, you continue to put great swings on the ball. We already mentioned, of course, your first flyout was just barely missed, and then you cracked your second home run of the tournament. What has your approach been at the plate? How have you been so successful so far hitting the ball hard?
Yeah, getting my mind right before my at-bat. I know my first at-bat was a little late on that flyout, so coming back in the dugout, I knew on deck I needed to get my timing right, and just going up there with the plan and went up there and did it.
Your defense behind you as well was able to provide a clean game against a talented offense. Just talk about the team effort in this victory and what it took to get the win.
Yeah, defense has always been great. I have full trust in our defense. We play with confidence and are calm and collected no matter what's going on. 7th inning got shaky, but there was no panic. So just having Jay's back out there is something that we do a great job of.
Moving forward with you, Coach, obviously you guys are sitting in the driver's seat, as you said, needing to lose twice in a row. How is the team feeling after this victory and staying in the winner's side of the bracket?
Well, I still think all of our hearts are pumping a little bit from that 7th inning, because, and I wanted to just mention this, Jay was on a roll at the end of the game. And all it takes, our game is so funny, it just takes one little momentum change. And Marissa's at the fence, I thought it hit her glove and then she hit the fence and then dropped it. And we were, a quarter of an inch away from the game being over right then and there. And so, we're in the driver's seat, but we're all still sitting here like, hey, that's a good hitting team, and you give anybody an inch and it can go a mile. And so, that's why it's just going to be super important for us to just really relax, decompress, and these are really high stress situations for these athletes, especially with the fact that they're all still in school. I know APU just finished school last week and they're done, but Western is still in school. You guys are in the trimesters, and I know that East Bay's in the same boat that we are, where they're playing the most important games of the season while they also have the academic side to it. So there's a lot of stress on these kids. So whatever we can do as coaches to just help them stay relaxed and recover and get ready for the next day. I mean, it's like when you're in this tournament, if you celebrate too long about the game that just happened, you're doing it wrong, because the next game is going to come and hit you right in the face. So, we had our little moment when we had our post-game chat, and hey, now we're just kind of getting ready for tomorrow. So we'll get rested up, and we'll find some good food here in Bellingham, and enjoy what the rest of the day has for us.
One last thing, I forgot to mention, Jaylee Sloss, she had 14 straight sat down before that Patoy hit. That was the double that extended the 7th inning. Just talk about kind of the trust that you had to stick with the arm, even though she's in her second game, and you're still just going to keep her out there because you knew she could finish the job.
I mean, she was rolling. She just was, Connie, goes way back with Jaylee. They've known each other for a long time, and she got her twice today on 2 inside pitches. Dang it.
Yep.
But there was never a doubt in my mind that she was never coming out of the game. When I called timeout and just went out there and, hey, we're good. We're good. The last 3 outs in any softball game are the hardest outs to get. And when you're in the postseason, they feel like, pins and needles, and everything is, just really high pressure, high stress situation. So she does a great job of staying just calm and within herself and making her pitches, and hey, Connie had a great hit there, and had an awesome chance to make a Sports Center play. It didn't work out, and had to get through it with 2 pinch hitters coming through and having great at-bats for them, but that's just the game, and then the last person you want to see is have Andrews come up to tie the game. I mean, the kid's a stud. She is, she's got great plate discipline, and, has had really good swings on Jay, even from when we played them before. So, hey, it's just the way the ball goes. And, this was kind of a crazy game. They scored their first run. Jay throws a changeup. It bounces in front of the plate, goes over the catcher's head. The runner goes to third. Then we make an overthrow, and, we're all kind of like, okay, wait a minute, what's calming down a little bit. But that's just postseason softball. Anything can happen. You give anybody an inch, and look out, they can take it. That happened for us yesterday. In our first game, Quintero was doing a really good job of just shutting us down and getting us on the inside pitch, and then Czar makes one adjustment. We get 1 hit, give a team 1 inch, and you see what just can happen. So that's why the postseason's so much fun, and softball's so exciting. And game's over, and we forget about it, and on till tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks.